Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Python IEEE project which is entitled as Machine Learning Based Employee Attrition Prediction and Layoff Prediction System, which is an enhancement of IEEE base paper title Analyzing Employee Retention Factors Using Machine Learning, which is an IEEE 2024 conference paper. So before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. So we all know about the term employment. So the employment is an agreement between the two entities. Those are employer and a employee. So they both agree for certain factors and they make an agreement, and that is known as employment. So for some various reason, a employee thinks to quit the company. So this is termed as here employee attrition. So the employee thinks to stop working in the company is called employee attrition. And another keyword that here you can notice is layoff. So layoff is done from the employer side, that is the company side. So the company or the employer thinks to quit a employee for various reasons, like for there is no funds or there is no project, etc. The various reasons are available. So in this project we are going to see about both the employee attrition prediction and layoff prediction, but in the base paper you can see they are considered only about the employee retention or attrition factor only. So most of the existing system consider only the employee attrition system. So in the base paper also the authors have made a employee attrition system. So here the authors have used various machine learning algorithms, and they have concluded that SVM, that is support vector machine, performed well, and their accuracy mentioned is 47%. So this is about the base paper concept, but we are not going to use the same as mentioned in the base paper. So we have made some enhancement from the base paper, and we have some contributions in the base paper also. So in as mentioned from the proposed title, you can see we are going to include and combine two things, that is employee attrition prediction and also the employee layoff prediction. So both is being combined here, and here we are going to use 4 different models. For each thing we are going to use 2 different models. For example, I am going to say, so here you can see for employee attrition we are going to use 2 different models, that is one is random forest classifier, another one is bagging classifier. For employee layoff we are going to use boosting regressor and random forest regressor. So now let us see about the accuracy values that we have achieved. So here in the employee attrition using random forest classifier, we got accuracy train score of 100% and test score of 98%, and in employee attrition bagging classifier we achieved accuracy train score of 99% and test score of 95%. And coming to the layoff prediction using gradient boost and regressor, we achieved training set mean absolute error as 0.2197 and test set mean absolute error of 1.5444. and coming to the layoff random forest regressor model, we achieved training set mean absolute error of 0.5434 and test mean absolute error as 1.4992. So these are all about the accuracy values that we have achieved. So here as mentioned, so coming to the abstract document, so here you can see the IEEE base paper abstract, and it is the proposed abstract. So as mentioned, it is explaining about the employee attrition and the layoff. So in this project we are going to combine both and make a unique project for machine learning based employee attrition prediction layoff prediction system. So we have developed this using Python, using Python code, and for front end we have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and we have used Flask web framework to connect both the backend and the front end part. So here you can see about the 2 distinct model that we have used for the employee attrition. One is random forest and other one is the bagging classifier and the accuracy value. So here you can see about the data set record. So for employee attrition we have used a data set which contains 1470 data set records, and it contains around 35 features. And coming to the layoff prediction, we have used 3612 dataset records with 9 features. So now let me show with the dataset and then we'll move to the other parts. So dataset part for employee attrition, So this is the data set that we have used for employee attrition, as I mentioned. So this contains 1470 data set records, and it contains 35 features like age, attrition, business, travel, daily rate, department, distance from home, education field, employee count, employee number, environment satisfaction, gender, hourly rate, job involvement, job level, job role, job satisfaction, marital status, monthly income, monthly rate, number of companies worked, over 18 overtimes, person salary hike, performance rating, relationship satisfaction, standard hours, stock option level, total working hours, training times last year, work life balance, years at company, years in current role, years since last promotion, years with current manager. So these are the features, because an employee can leave a company for various reasons. So it may be because of salary, because of not satisfied work, or because of the education. He may study different education, and he may work in different education. There may be higher work pressure, or there may be the overtime, or there may be not job satisfaction, or they will not be satisfied with the manager. So there are various reasons available. So all the features have been considered here in this data set of the employee attrition. And coming to the layoff prediction data set, so this is the data set that we have used for trying the layoff prediction. So here it is contain large data set which contain 3612 data set records, and here the features are like company, location, industry, total laid off percentage laid off, date, stage, country, funds, right? So these are the features that we are going to use for the layoff prediction. So coming back to the abstract part, so those details have been mentioned and we have summarized those details in. And coming to the existing system part, as mentioned, we are going to use the IEEE base paper and existing system. So in the base paper, they have used only the employee attrition prediction, and they have used support vector machine, and they achieved only for 47%. So those details have been mentioned in the existing system, and here you can see the list of disadvantages of the existing system. And coming to the proposed system, as mentioned, all the above factors that we have mentioned, so that is being summarized here detailedly. What are all the features, what are the accuracy values, what are the algorithms that we use, everything is being summarized here. And these are all the advantages of the proposed system that is being listed out here. And coming to the system architecture, you can see two different system architecture. First one is about the employee attrition prediction. So employee details will be provided here, and pre-processing feature selection is made, and random forest classifier, backing classifier is been trained, and we have seen the predicted result of the employee attrition prediction, performance analysis, graphs it made. And coming to the layoff prediction, the company details are given as the input, and it is trained up with gradient boosting regressor and the random forest regressor, and the prediction result is number of layoffs. It will predict the number of layoffs and the performance analysis and graph. So this is about the system architecture, and these are the system requirements, that is hardware requirements and the software requirements. As mentioned, we'll be using Python. The exact version that we are going to use, Python 3.12.0. It can be executed in Windows 10 or 11 operating system. Web framework is Flask, and Frontend contain HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And this is the reference, that is the IEEE base paper reference that is being referred here. So now let us see the execution of the project. Before execution, make sure that you have fulfilled the requirement that is mentioned in the requirements file with the exact version of the Python and the libraries installed in the system. So now let me click the address bar and type cmd. So automatically the command prompt window opens the exact location of it. Now type python app.py and click enter, and kindly wait for a few seconds. So now you can see this URL. Just copy this URL, go to any of your browser. I'm going to Google Chrome, paste it and click enter. So now you can see the home screen, a welcome screen of the project with the project title, machine learning based employee attrition prediction and layoff prediction system. So here you can see two menus, employee layoff prediction and employee attrition prediction. So first let me go to the employee attrition prediction part. So once if you click this, it will be navigated to the login page. Kindly note that this is a static login page because we have not used any database in the project. So just enter the default username and password as admin and then click the login button. So now you can see the login as success message and click OK. So now it will be navigated to the upload part where you need to upload the data set. So just select choose file. Now go into the project source code location. So where you can see in the source code location, we have two CSV file, employee attrition layout. So now we are going to see attrition. So just select this employee attrition and then click upload. So after some time it will be uploaded and it will be navigated to the preview part where you can preview the complete data set that we have uploaded. So this is the preview part of the employee attrition, where you can see the data set with the features like age, attrition, business travel, whichever I showed you. So that is being uploaded here. You can just scroll down and see the complete data set part. So complete data set part is being loaded into the preview part. Now just click to train or test button and kindly wait for a few seconds. So now you can see the training finish message and click OK. So now it will be navigated to the important part of the prediction. So the employee attrition prediction part. So now I'll just give few test cases and we can check the prediction part. So here you can see in the model we have given two different drop down. In the drop down we have given two different models, that is random forest classifier, bagging class. Whichever model you wanted you can select and then you can give the input values so that the prediction result will be showing according to the model that you are going to select. So now let me show you a few cases. So now let me enter the age as 34, department as research and development, distance from home as 19, education field as medical, employee number as 18, gender as male, job role as laboratory technician, job satisfaction as very high, marital status as divorced, monthly income as 2661, number of companies worked 0, overtime no, percentage of salary hike 11%, performance rating is 3, and standard working hours is 80, and total working years is 3, work-life balance is better, years at company is 2, years in current role is 2, last since promotion 1, year with current manager is 2. So now I have set up the random forest classifier and let me click the predict button. So now it will be navigated to the result page where you can see the result and you can see the input values that we are given, what all the input value that is given, that is being shown here, and finally you can see the attrition, it is no, which means that the employee will not leave the company. That is being predicted by our random forest class. If you wanted to download this result in a PDF, you can just click this download PDF. I'll just save it as one in the desktop. So just you can see the result. This is the following input that are given. So these are all the details that we are given, and you can see attrition prediction is result is saved as predicted as no. So you can also export the result as a PDF value also here, because we have not used any database in the project, so it will not be stored. So only in this way you can store it. So now if you wanted to check with the other case, just click the prediction menu again, so that you can enter the values again for different values, and let me show you the for other case. So now let me enter age as 28, So for the next case, I am just giving these values like age 28, department research and development, distance from home 24, education field, life sizes, employment number 19, gender male, job role laboratory technician, job satisfaction high, marital status single, monthly income 2028, number of companies work 5, overtime yes, percentage of salary hike 14, performance rating 3, standard hours 80, total working year 6, work life balance better, yes, years at company 4, years in current role 2, last since promotion 0, years with current manager. So now let me select the model as this time as bagging classifier and make it predict it. So now you can see the prediction result is yes, which means the employee may leave the company. So that has been classified. So as mentioned here, if you wanted, you can just download this and you can save it in a PDF also, the result part. So now let me check with the other prediction case. So let me click the prediction menu again. So for the next case, I am giving these values as age, department, distance from home, education field, all these values I am giving these, and let me select the model as random forest classifier and just click this predict button. So now you can see the predicted result for the entered value is given as yes. Again it is attrition is yes, which means that the employee may leave the company. So let me give a final value for the prediction case again. So let me click the prediction menu and let me enter the values now. So for this case I have given these details. So now let me click the predict button. So now you can see the prediction result is no, which means the employee will not leave the company. So these are all the input values that I have given on the prediction result. So in this way you can check with other cases that is given in the test or in the trained data. So now let me move to the next part, that is the performance analysis part. So just click the performance analysis menu, it will be navigated to the performance analysis part. So this is the performance analysis for the employee attrition prediction. So here we have performance analysis for two models, that is random forest classifier model and for the bagging classifier. So in the performance analysis random forest classifier, we have the recall, F1 and precision value for both the cases of yes and no, and we can see the confusion matrix of the true and predicted label of it. So next more performance analysis is for the bagging classifier. So it contains the same recall, F1 and precision value for the bagging classifier, and this is the confusion matrix for the bagging classifier model. And for the employee attrition, finally comes the chart part. Just click this chart menu, it will be navigated to the chart part. So here you can see a chart part of the accuracy score. So here you can see the random forest classifier train accuracy score and the random forest classifier test accuracy score, and here you can see the bagging classifier train accuracy score and test accuracy score. So this has been picturized in the chart part. So this is about the employee attrition part. So let it be logo. So now in the next part comes the employee layoff prediction. Just click this employee layoff prediction, it will be navigated to the login page. As mentioned earlier, this is also a static login page. So just enter the default username and password as admin and then click the login button. So now it will be navigated to the upload part, where here we need to upload the layoff dataset. So just select this employee layoff and then click upload and kindly wait for a few seconds. So now it will be navigated to the preview part. So now you can see the preview part of the dataset, employee layoff dataset. So here you can see the details of the company, location, industry, total laid off percentage, date, stage, country, funds, rates, all those details. You just scroll down and you can see the complete dataset has been loaded into the preview part of it. So the complete dataset is being loaded. So now just click this click to train or test button in the bottom of the page and kindly wait for a few seconds. So now you can see the training finish message and click OK. So now it will be navigated to the important part, that is the prediction part of the employee layoff. So here let me give few cases and let me check the number of layoff predictions. So now let me enter the first case as Replit, and the location as SF Bay Area, industry as product, stage as unknown, country as United States, so funds rates as 222. And let me enter the date as I'll just enter some future date. So today is 15th July, I'll just enter 15th August 2024, and here you can select the model, gradient boosting or the random forest regressor. Let me select the gradient boosting regressor and then click the predict button. So now you can see the values that we have entered and the predicted result. So you can see total laid off, number of employees laid off will be 64, that has been predicted here. So as we did for the employee attrition, here you can just save the results. So let me save the result as Replit. So in the desktop you can just check the results value. So what are the values that we have given and the predicted result of it. So now let me select the prediction menu again. So just to enter some other company name. So only this time I'll just give company name as simple, location as Bengaluru, and industry as finance, stage is series B, and country is India, funds raised is 72, and let me give some dates here, like I'll give us October month 2024, and let me select the model as random forest regressor and click predict. So now you can see the values that we have entered, and the predicted result total layoff will be 125. This is the predicted result. So now let me select the prediction menu again. So this time I'll just give some other company details. So let me select forma.ai, and location as Toronto, industry as sales, stage is series B, country is Canada, and funds raised is 58, and let me select some date in the future, 15/11/2024. Let me select the gradient boosting regressor and then click the predict button. So now you can see the predicted result. The number of employees laid off will be 8. So finally I'll show you a prediction with the same value that is available in the data set. So just let me enter the first value itself. So here you can see in the employee layoff first data set value, I'll just show you. So I'll give the same first company details, that is Replit as a Bay product, and stage as unknown country. So here funds raised here is 222. So why I am showing is to see the difference of the results. So 16/5/2025 is the date that is trained here. I'll give the same date, 16/5/2024. So same data I have given here. You can see the predicted result. There will be some variations because we have made some normalization from the data. So the values that we have predicted will be having some variations. Here you can see the total laid off is 30. The trained value that given in the data set is 30, but our predicted result contains 27. So there is some small difference, like 3 numbers there is difference will be available. So this is to show you that there will some variation from the predicted result because we have made some normalizations in the dataset part, as the dataset is huge and some of the values are not correct. So this is what I have to mention you. So and finally let me move to the chart part. So in the chart part you can see the mean absolute error value for the gradient boosting, which contains a training set mean absolute error of 0.22 and gradient boosting regressor test set mean absolute error 1.544. And here you can see about the random forest regression containing training set mean absolute error of 0.543 and random forest regressor test set mean absolute error of 1.499. So that is being represented in the pictorial form. And let me log out from this part. And this is all about the project employee and attrition prediction and layoff prediction system using machine learning. And thank you for watching.